Hello and welcome, this is Silverox, and on today's episode we are going to be making the Overwatch Roadhog Chain Hook. Like always, if you like this and you want to get it for yourself, you can go to my Patreon at patreon.com/silveroxquest. Now this one is going to be a free submission, as was a very simple project to do, but if you want to get all the projects, all you need to do is submit a $2 subscription and you are able to get pretty much every single project I've done in the past. There is no actual tiers, just pledge the $2 and you get access to everything. With that said, consider leaving a comment, rating and subscribing to my channel. That helps out a lot. Also, this is actually the first video where I'm going to be implementing the face cam. Now it won't be throughout the entire video, it's just going to be this introduction. As the time lapse is now playing, I'm actually going to be talking a bit. I did this, actually I got a new camera, and this video was the first test in trying to implement the video from the camera into the video itself. It actually took quite some time to do. I actually have two light boxes attached to my monitor itself, so there's a switch out here that I just flip and everything goes dark. This was really an interesting thing to do. I'm actually going to show you the finishing at the end of the video, so if you want to stay tuned for that. It's a very simple thing, just literally the helmet that goes on top of the screen, there's a light box on each side, and there's a support for the camera right here. I wire everything up so with the flip of the switch everything goes on and off. Now, with that said, I really do hope you enjoy this. This video is kind of simple build because I had to do this entire thing. So please do continue watching the video and wait for the end to see the little snippet of me showing you what it actually looks like. And of course, for those of you who are patient enough to wait until the end, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. This is merely a net cap that goes on top of my monitor. This is a support for the camera I'm currently recording it, and these are my two light boxes. I have to, oh, and there you go. As soon as I try to turn them on, the camera loses focus completely, but I'll go through that anyway. On the back of this, as everything falls to the floor, as you can see, there are two of these economic lamps. I have to use these because I use the incandescent ones, and that completely melted my hot glue. So I have to switch to these, as these are much lower temperature. Both of these are connecting to one of these, and the wires are connecting to an external plug. And one of the contacts is going through this switch. This switch I removed from this side. As you can see, this one still has it, so if I were to turn this on, I can actually turn this one off, but this one stays as it is. So I just keep both of them on, and I just connect it to this switch and flip it. This is just a support piece for my camera. As I'm turning this around again, you can see that this is where the lens goes. My camera actually has a flip-up monitor. It doesn't flip to the side, it flips to the top. So as it stays right here, I can actually see the monitor up here, and I can see what I'm actually recording. This is the reason why I had to make such a simple video today, because I had to work out how to make these actually work. These are nothing more than just a cardboard frame with a few supporting pieces and an A4 piece of paper. There's actually nothing complicated about it. The most expensive part of this, of course, was the light bulbs themselves and these light fixtures. These I got from, I believe, a dollar store. They were quite cheap, so I got two of them. Originally I wanted to have three. I wanted to have a vertical one and two of each sides. I actually decided not to do that, as my main light, as you see me turning it on and off, is more than enough to compensate for any actually dark spots. So this was actually more than suitable for what I needed. With that said, this is a very simple thing to do. If you want to make one of these at home, this is actually not difficult at all. All you need to do is create a frame for the paper you are going to use and attach the light behind it. The reason why we do this is because the red light from the light bulb actually creates very permanent spots on the recording. So if I, for example, were to turn this on, you can see there's a huge white spot right here from where the light bulb is actually hitting the light from. But if I turn it to the side and turn it back on, you can see that huge light spot is actually gone, as the paper is actually being used as a diffuser. So the light hits the paper, and the paper pretty much projects the rest of it. So you are left with a considerable clean light. As if I turn this down, and there we go. Oh, what you are seeing right now is the shadow from this. Usually you don't see many shadows, but that is pretty much what I've been doing this entire weekend. I've been creating this thing so I can start making facecam videos. So I do hope you enjoyed this, and I do hope you come back for more. Thank you, and I hope you liked the video.